Namaskar and Suprabhat. I am Jina Jain and would like to welcome you on the last day of our workshop, Anubhav series workshop of Kerala mural painting by artist K.R. Babuji. It's been a wonderful journey with all of you. Here are some instructions for our last workshop. Today, we will continue with the coloring and outlining part of our painting Ganpati and complete it. Second, there will be a drive link in the comment section. From there, you can download the painting of Ganpati and can have access to old paintings. There is also one more folder called Delegates Painting where you can upload your complete paintings or you can WhatsApp it to Sir on his contact number. If you have any query, as usual, you can write it down in the comment section so Anilaji can read your query and convey it to Sir. If you have any query related to the series, the timetable, or something else, you can contact Nikhil Nagar, and his contact number is also mentioned in the comment section. Art is something that makes you breathe with a different kind of happiness. With this same note, I would like to welcome our beloved artist Sri K.R. Babuji and his wife Anila ji. Welcome, Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
Welcome to the fifth day of our mural painting workshop.
So this is our fifth day and our final day too. So thank you for the overwhelming responses that you give us. And I think Sir has given the feedbacks for all your paintings. So if you have not completed, keep sending us and you can post your queries and I'll be giving feedbacks, consulting with Sir. So let's start. Hope all your drawings are ready. So let's
start. Today is shading.
So today shading. So just carefully watch how Sir is giving the shading, and Sir will tell what is the shloka based on this painting after some time. So just observe clearly.
It's a stylized Ganesh.
Can you hear, Sir? It is a stylized Ganesha. Okay? It's a Kerala traditional. So it is to Akhil. Anita, have you sent that painting? Have you started Ganesha? Jay Sir is giving shading.
Light shade, light red.
Light red. Okay, he is using light red. Is it visible for you? So Jay Patel has asked which color Sir is using.
Red color, more water.
Add more water. Yesterday you saw how shading was given. Add more water to your red ink, Indian red. So it should not be very dark. You can see it is very light. So shading for the leg. Shading for the hands. So see how he gives the shading and see if your color is lightened in such a way that it is not very dark.
Visible?
Gopalakrishnan has asked, is there Mushik in this picture? So observe all detail. Yesterday you saw lotus, and we told you different kinds of Ganeshas are there. So here can you see lotus, and our Ganesha is with 4 hands and adorn this body with snake, crescent moon. Okay, so if Gopalakrishnan was not there yesterday, just get back to the video, you'll be able to see. And before you paint, just see all the details. You don't find Mushik here. There is a gold rope.
There are different type of Ganesha. This Ganesha or Mushika.
Without Mushika.
Without Mushika.
Okay, so this Ganesha is without Mushika. After some time, sir will recite for you the Dhyana Shloka, and I'll try to translate it for you so that you understand. Every god and goddesses of traditional Kerala mural painting is based on certain Dhyana Shlokas. Boy, sir is shading with red, light red. So if you're painting now, lighten with water. Indian red is lightened with water. If you make it very thick, your painting may not look beautiful. So you look how sir is doing his shade. So you can see on the belly part, now the shade is given to the belly part, and observe clearly and then start giving the shade. Lighten your color.
This side marking this water. Next, green color, yellow plus sap green.
So next sir is using green. So you remember the color, how it was prepared? Yellow ochre with sap green. You can see how sir is mixing and the color, green gram color. So all those who are doing now, just observe sap green with yellow ochre. So you get the color of green gram. It's not the dark green.
Leaving the space filled.
You remember yesterday for the crown, some of the flowers, the decorations on the flowers was given in an alternative red. So that white space, that alternative flowers is now filled with green. Can you see that? Wherever you left the flowers, you're going to give green color. So the left side is over. Now the alternative, the next side. Yes, Fairy, we told you yesterday, if you have not completed, you can submit even after the workshop. You'll get sir's number from the volunteers of SPIC MACAY. You just contact them.
Then inside of part of inside the choir.
You remember the choir on the top left hand?
Inside.
So you're giving green inside the row. So you left some space yesterday. Left top hand, Ganesha holding the rope, and just below that you can see again green is given there. Alternative flowers wherever you left white space, and even to the right the alternative flowers are given green.
Part of dress.
You can see the bottom part where he is given green is part of the dress. So they are the apparels where he's giving green. So you just have to observe clearly. കുറേ sap green, കുറച്ച് yellow ഒക്കെ ആണ് green ഈ കളർ കിട്ടാൻ.
Sap green കുറച്ച്. എല്ലാം കൂടി.
It was Shaker's doubt, I guess, to get this color. You should add sap green little and yellow ochre more. Okay, to get this color.
Set. This side. Green.
Oh, snake. The color now sir is giving. Can you see? It is being given to the snake. And it is adorned on his body like a sacred thread. So can you notice that green color for snake? And you also saw the apparels also being given green color. Sweet green. So now when every color comes, you can see the picture getting more clarity. So hope Shaker is clear. Shaker, I have answered you. To get the green, that desired green color, you have to add more yellow and less of sap green. So that is what Sir said now. Hope he has just told you. Try and see if you are getting it or not.
Next, this.
Sure, Moy, I'll convey to Sir.
This snake.
Yeah, the other two snakes on the crown. Sir has painted it with green color. On the top portion, green. Snake. The snakes are in green. Alternative flowers in green. Again, the snake that acts as a sacred thread in green. You can see green in the rope. Then on the apparels. So the dress apparels also with green. Drive അയച്ചുതരുമോ ഈ വർക്ക്ഷോപ്പ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട്
This part of dress is light shading, the white dress. Light green shading.
Can you just focus on the place that he's, that's a dress part. There you can see the brush there. It is green, but very light green. He has used water to that. Okay, it is also part of the apparel where he wants more white over there. So he's giving just light green.
This one, this.
So it is not clear, but it is light green. So all those who are doing, you just get back to the video and see that is part of the apparel. He wants to retain white at the same time some amount of green is added as a shade to that part. And even this apparel, so some amount of green color is given there. That's also part of the apparel, but he is not completely painted it green.
Next step, shading.
So the next step is shading.
Same green plus Indian red. Same green, add red. So dark green.
Did you hear? It is same green with dark red mixed to it. Sir is showing in the video.
Dark red is same red. Indian red is same.
Indian red itself. So you get dark green. That is going to be
shading.
Shading. Okay.
This part of flower.
Yeah. So now he's shading the flower parts. From now onwards, you need clear observation. Okay, don't get distracted. You can see how this dark green is obtained. So in the same green that you made with the mixture of sap green and yellow ochre, where yellow ochre was more and sap green was less, you got this green gram color. And now there was some more darkness in that green was brought, dark green, by mixing red color to that. Okay.
Background red, same red. Same red.
The same red that you use for mixing with, for giving the background. Okay. The same red you have mixed it with this green and you got a dark green from which you're using outline, shading. Now for snake, you can see So the snake has become more visible with the outline. Can you see on the crown part? Now every detail you can see getting clear. The flower part, alternative flower. So wherever you painted green, you're going to shade it, the outer part, not inside, only shading, outer part. So the flowers are shaded with the dark green that you mixed now. See the alternative flowers, you can see sir is using the green that he mixed now. Now on the rope, the same dark green, you see how the outline shade is given. So that the light green is inside and there is a dark shade given to that.
Shading the snake.
Now shading the snake. Sir is going to shade the snake. So clearly observe how the shading is given for the snake with the dark green that you prepared, where the green is mixed with red. And you get the dark green, and you can see how that dark green is defining the green that you gave earlier. So the snake is also visible after giving a shade with the dark green. So two snakes on the crown and the sacred thread, the snake that acts as sacred thread. So that is also come out defined when you gave a dark green shade. So observe how the shade is given and then start doing.
Next is the part of dress.
So sir is going to give for the dress apparels shade with dark green. You can see lines given with dark green. So as it is apparel, so to add beauty to that, you can see the next is also apparel. Lines given with shading plus lining. And all these are part of the apparels. So for all the apparels, you can see some dark lines given.
The point brush is the scales, the snakes.
Sir is going to draw scales for the snake. Just see how it is drawn.
White, very light color, very thin line.
Very thin line is needed. So these are the scales drawn with dark green. And as told earlier, how this dark green is prepared. You mix with red with the light green.
And next step is blue color.
So someone was asking for the blue color.
Persian blue plus green, sap green.
Sap green plus Persian blue. Show them the amount. Persian blue plus green, sap green is mixed. So Mamta, where to upload our paintings so that you can check them and give us feedback. You can contact the volunteers, they'll give you the number, Mamta.
This tone, bluish green, light blue, blue,
So Persian green,
Persian blue plus green.
Persian blue plus green will give you this tone. Okay. So once this tone you get, you can start giving blue color.
This one.
So these are for the stones.
Stones? No, not
Stones.
the stones. Part of the
Sorry, it's not for stones.
stones last to this. Okay. So blue. The
The
stone.
stone. Can you see the stones given blue color? So now sir is painting stones with blue color. So all that, so the crown you can see wherever there are stones.
This part of light blue. Outer, the outer border. The figure.
So the outer border of the figure is not clear.
Yeah. First it's light blue. First coat white light.
First coat you give with light blue. That is the outer line of the figure. So light blue outline.
Okay.
Everywhere containing blue natural color figure.
Copper sulfate. Tradition.
So if you ask about the natural color, is it Murli you want to know about the natural color or how the blue color is obtained now? I'm not clear. If it is natural color, it is copper sulfate. Okay. And if you ask about this blue that sir is painting now, the watercolor, it is a mixture of Persian blue and sap green. So you have not mentioned which blue you are talking about. Natural color, you get it from copper sulfate. And if it is watercolor, it's a mixture of Persian blue with sap green. And once you get this color, okay, just see if you are able to get this color and give the outline. Stones are painted with blue. You can see on the crown, then at the bottom, on the jewels. Now the outer is given with sap green, maybe chrome green is here. Shekhar, he asks you not to use chrome green. If you have no other option, he is asking you to use very little. It is Persian blue, already mentioned, Fairy. It is Persian blue.
It is cobalt blue. Have you cobalt?
Cobalt, yeah, she has cobalt blue. So, Fairy, you can also use cobalt blue. Yes, Persian blue with sap green. Even cobalt blue is allowed. That is what Sir told now.
It's the part of dress.
The next is part of the dress that he is coloring. So just see carefully. The blue that he is giving now is part of the dress. The outline is over. Now it is part of the apparels. So your Ganesha is going to look very colorful. So all those who are painting along with Sir, hope you're getting it right. So what Sir is coloring now is part of the apparels. other dress.
Same. The same.
So the color that he's giving is also part of the apparel. Now can you see the dress getting very clear?
Same color hat, little red, dark. Same blue, and little dark, dark red.
Along with the blue that you prepared now, add dark red. Okay, add dark red to the.
Plus dark green.
Can you see? It's dark blue.
No, dark blue. Dark blue. Sorry.
Okay, so like how we got dark green by mixing red to the green. Here, the blue is mixed with red to get dark blue. And now you see, like how you gave the shade, dark shade green, you're going to give blue.
After this is green.
Can you see some designs
in border?
In the border with this dark blue? So light blue is inside, and with dark blue, that round design is given with the brush. Gitanjali, we said because he will tell you it is all based on certain Dhyana shlokas. Okay, so if you have drawn it, it will be your experiment. You may not get a traditional Kerala painting. It is 0. Sir is using 0. You can go for 0, 00, 1. So you get this dark blue. Then you mix the color blue with red. And you're giving a design for the border. Which design are you talking about, Purvi? It's not clear. Yeah, you can use 000 or 000. If you don't have these brushes, you can even go for 1. So the background design is over.
And overlap the part of this. Same.
So this is also part of the same design. So it is continued there. It's an outer design. Number.
Okay. This side is ready. Okay.
Which one?
The dress
Dress.
apparel.
So now to apparels.
The shading in the board.
Shadings on the apparels. Can you see that? So the outline for apparels with dark blue. And dark blue is prepared by mixing red with the blue.
Retain light blue shade. Border dark.
Border is given dark and light blue is in the center. So the shading with dark blue, so that gives more effect. It enhances the beauty of Lord Ganesha.
Designs apparel.
Now designs for apparels,
Very light.
and that should be in very light. Don't make it very dark. Sir is using 0. And you can send, if you want to know the feedbacks, you can send Sir, and the number is actually given there by the volunteers. Just scroll back and you find out. So the light designs for the apparels, you can see, don't make it very dark.
Almost coloring is finished. And last black outline.
So almost all the coloring is finished. Next, black outline, the finishing touch for your painting.
Dry.
So he has allowed it to get dry. So the next color that is going to be used, that is the final touch for the painting, it's black. So someone was asking why we haven't used blue. So you can see now blue used. So all our colors have come. Yellow, red, Indian red,
Green.
green, blue, and now black. Okay.
White not color.
And white is the background color. So you got all your colors that Sir taught you in the beginning. So the intricate details, those I think it was Fairy who said I was not able. There are extra ornaments. So are you able to do it now? So all that you have to do, you can see ornaments, what color of painting is given. So you just have to do the same.
Black. More time. Very minute lines.
So Sir says black has to be done with my very thin lines and it is time consuming. So now Sir is started giving black color. So he's waiting the painting to get dried up.
very thin line.
Very thin line. Sir is using, just look at the,
Apparel, part of apparel.
it is part of the apparel that he is using. So first observe very clearly. So how the coloring is used, you just see. Look at apparels in there. So black outline for the apparels, and observe clearly how it is actually used.
The blur lines, outline black line. Very sharp one.
Okay, clear enough. So black, red, black, white, black, red, black. So this is how outline with black on that red portion. So that is how it looks like if it's not clear for you from the video. So black, red, black, then you get white, black, red, black. That is how those apparels are looking like when you focus. So thin line for the red side.
And even this cutting. White part of white part.
Even for that cutting.
Same length.
Can you see?
Even.
Clear between that white color, black lines, evenly drawn with a lot of patience. So all those who are doing it along with sir, don't go wrong, just observe.
The complete part of black outline. This ornaments, apparel. Yes. That's part of apparel.
So all these are part of the apparel.
This called name Vattanaku. Vattanak.
Ottanak. That is how they refer this.
ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെ ആവണം നിർബന്ധമുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. ട്രഡീഷണൽ പഠിപ്പിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഓരോരോ പാർട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെ പഠിപ്പിക്കും. ഇതിങ്ങനെ തന്നെ വരണമെന്ന് നിർബന്ധമുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
So what sir says is, when you are taught traditionally, you can't bring any changes to these apparels or to these designs. So it has to be done in the same way. Okay, you can't bring any kind of modifications and changes. After completing the painting, there would be no next painting. Yes, or no, there is no next painting. When workshop gets over, this is our third painting, and as it includes more details, so it took for us 3 days. This is our third day, I guess. We started it day before yesterday. And വേറെ painting ഉണ്ടോ? Sally, I think you can contact the volunteers for that.
Views?
എവിടുന്നാ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ sketch കിട്ടുന്നത്? So someone has asked from where do we get these kind of sketches? These are the sketches that he paints, he draws. Okay, so you don't buy it from anywhere.
Not available in market.
Yeah,
Not
it's not available in market. Okay, it is Akka Jyoti. So the panels are being painted. So you can see the lines. It comes like black. Okay, it will be checked. So Carrie has sent Ganapati painting. Have you completed it? It will be checked later. The canvas in the currently they going to trace it up there. Yeah. So Sarika, the trace can be done even on the after you shade the back portion of the paper of the sketch. You can trace it even on the canvas. It makes no much difference. You trace it, the same procedure that we did will be done. Yes, Hemant, you can send this picture. If you haven't completed, you can send it on any day to Sir's number. Yes, just get back to the video, Sarika. You can see the procedure. After you shade, you trace it on your canvas. Okay, every detail has to be traced. Otherwise, if you take the sketch out, you may not get it evenly. Sometimes, if it gets tilted, you may not be able to get the sketch. So just go through the video and do it. ഇനിയും കൂടുതൽ പഠിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ എന്താ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്? If you want to learn more,
SPIC MACAY code.
You just wait for SPIC MACAY's workshop. Okay, so you can learn more when you have the next workshop. ഇതാണ് ചോദിക്കുക ഇനിയും കുറേ സ്കെച്ച് അയച്ചു തരുമോ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് പിന്നെ ലീവിലേക്ക് ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം എന്താ പറയണ്ടത്
കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ആലോചിക്കാം
കുറച്ച് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കണം.
Complete the start of
Outer line. So now the black is being given for the outline.
biscuit.
Non-stop.
എന്തെങ്കിലായിട്ടോ
Black light അല്ല
ഇത് കറക്റ്റ് അവിടെ is already.
അത് അവിടെ ഭയങ്കര
Yeah, lotus outline.
now outline for lotus. വെള്ളം വേണം സമ്മറിലാൻസ് ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കും
Flower.
So now to the mushy pool. So outline for mushy pool. So we have already done that for our Mohini. So it is mostly retained in white with some shades of red.
Same one next. Two side.
So the mushy pool on the other side.
starting with leg.
So now sir is giving for the leg turn. It's a leg part. Now black outline is given, and that is a finishing touch for our Kerala mural painting. And opening the eyes is the final part. The ornaments in the foot on the legs are now given black.
ഒന്നുമില്ല കമന്റ് ഒന്നും.
നല്ല എന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. Hope Shekhar is doing along with sir. Nice to know there are some who are painting along with sir. So keep going. And I'm also conveying all your compliments to sir. Kamal, sketches are something that is done by, if he has to take pain and do, I'll have to ask him about it. Okay? It is mostly shared during the workshops. Okay? Okay. നിങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാവണമെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യണം.
പറഞ്ഞാൽ
2 മണി മുതൽ 4 മണി ഇരിക്കുക. എക്സാക്ട് ടൈം അവൻ പറയുന്നു. അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ പേടിയാൻ മതി. ഇത് സ്കെച്ചിന്റെ വായിച്ചു കൊടുത്താ വിഷ്ണുവാണ്. പേര് ചോദിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അവർക്ക് ഡെലിഗേറ്റ്സിന്റെ അടുത്ത് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യണം. ഇത് പാർവതിയാ, എഴുതട്ടെ. ഷെയർ ചെയ്യണം സ്കെച്ച്. ഇതോ ഇൻസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ ഫോളോ അതാണ് വേറെ വേറെ Persian blue എന്തായിട്ടായിരുന്നു
Persian blue, sap green.
അത് രണ്ടും മിക്സ് ചെയ്തിട്ടല്ലേ ആപ്പിൾ കിട്ടിയത് Persian blue with sap green. Okay, Heman? If you mix Persian green with sap green, so Persian blue with sap green, you get that blue. And if you want to make it thick, mix that blue with red. You'll get a thick blue color. Okay, red, dark blue color, which you can use for shading. Yes, it is Persian blue with sap green. That will give you a light blue. And to make it thick, the next step, mix it with red. പറയില്ലേ What is not clear? How to get blue color? Is that not clear? Ocean and the spelling available. Ocean blue with sap green. Let me get for that. Ocean blue with sap green equal to light blue.
അത്രയും കുറച്ച് സെയിം അറിയാം.
Add a little. Little.
കോപ്പർ സൾഫേറ്റ് ബ്ലൂ, അതാണ് കറക്റ്റ്.
A little sap green.
Yes.
To get
Bluish green. This so copper sulfate blue. Copper sulfate
bluish green എന്ന് പറയാം. Copper sulfate blue ആ
മതി. കോപ്പർ സൾഫേറ്റിന്റെ കളർ
Hemant, I've already given that in writing. You just scroll back, you will see that. The mix of color, I've just sent the message. You just scroll back, you will see. So have more patience. You can see how the hands, how the black coloring when it comes, how defined it looks now. You need more patience so you can understand the amount of patience you need to do this painting, because some one painting I saw is done with hurry. Okay, give lot of dedication, and you should love every detail of the painting. Only then you'll get that beautiful effect. If you're in a hurry to complete the painting, I don't think it'll come out well. I've already told if you just scroll back, I've messaged what color you want. I'll again repeat. It is Persian blue with sap green. You get this blue color. Okay, it is copper sulfate blue. So all impatient people may find Kerala traditional mural painting very difficult. Okay, so you need a lot of patience, because lockdown time you have more. You don't have classes, so you can just sit, relax, and do. അവര് സ്വന്തം ചെയ്ത പെയിന്റിങ്സ് ഒക്കെ ആയിക്കട്ടെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്താ
ഷോപ്പ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് after the workshop.
So Maitri wants to know if she can send her paintings. If you want to know feedbacks, okay, no problem. After the workshop. Yes, it's a crescent moon. So we have told in the beginning, it's a crescent moon and two snakes you can see, rope on one hand, god on one hand, and in the bottom a broken tusk and middle. Yes, you can do it on canvas also, we told earlier. So I think since yesterday we have been telling, I think since day before yesterday, we have been telling what are the things in four hands of Ganesha. So I think Fairy and others are part of, you've been following it. Just check what it is. Is it so? Just find out. So far. So far. So if you're making it on canvas, you can go for acrylic color. So presentation time, what to be done? Just contact the volunteers. Mm. Okay. Become a team. Mm.
correct time. Timing correct.
Mm. You can draw in any sheet that is thick. Okay, so any paper that you draw, it has to be thick. Sir's number, volunteers have provided. Just scroll back, you can find the number of Sir.
ഒന്നുമില്ല.
ഓൺലൈൻ ക്ലാസ്. What do you have to do in the presentation? Please ask volunteers. They will clear you. Okay. So we are almost in the finishing stage. Okay. So how many of you are with Sir?
എല്ലാം സെയിം. ആരാ ചോദിച്ചോ? ഇല്ലോ. മറ്റേ ക്ലാസ് പോലെ അത് ഫോട്ടോ.
Volunteers have given you feedback, Selvan. Just scroll back, whom to contact. So just above. ജഡ റെഡ്
coordinator. Okay.
Combo black leader. Question straight into the what did he get? സൈക്കിൾ തെച്ച് കാണില്ല പെയിന്റ് ഇല്ല കുറച്ചുകൂടി പോകുന്നു 10 മിനിറ്റോ
സെക്കൻഡ്.
Hope you're all with sir, following every details. So now he's actually giving it for Jada. For Jada.
കാണുന്നില്ലേ?
ഇല്ല
ഒന്നുമില്ലേ? face on the face.
So now sir is doing face Ganesha. Big ears of Ganesha is clearly defined with a black outline. Saraswati കുറെ എല്ലാവരും വായിച്ചിട്ടില്ല.
കൊടുത്തിട്ടില്ല. കൊടുക്കും. കൊടുക്കൂല.
ഇത് കൊടുക്കില്ലേ? കറക്റ്റ്. Now you can look at the face after the black outline. Yes, Radhika, he will recite that sloka now, okay, before the eyes are opened. Okay, then he'll tell what is this Ganapati, what is the shloka that is based on. Okay.
ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് there are different type of Ganesha, more than 100. These Ganeshas different. The Sanskrit Dhyana sloka Gajasya Meghatandam Chatridayanam Nagapushanam Kanaghabam Karahasta Pachangusha Varatata Vaksham Cha Bibrudham Devam Pruswapada Karadvayam Shundhagrakasta Chashagam Mahakayam Vijindaye. എന്ന് തുടങ്ങുന്ന.
So you heard him recite that shloka. It is nothing but whatever we were talking about. So with the face of an elephant, with one tusk and 3 eyes. Yes, these were certain things, that 3 eyes. So with the face of an elephant, adorned with the yellow colored body with snake. You can see snake, which is acting as a sacred thread. Angusham on the top right and rope on the top left hand. He's showing you Angusham on the top left, and on the top right you can see the rope. Broken tusk on the bottom right. Okay, so bottom right, and leddu on the bottom left hand. And some of them were asking whether it is a soap. That's a leddu. Okay, so I prostrate, and small sized arms and legs and trunk holding a pot. You can see the trunk holding a pot. I prostrate before you, the huge sized Ganesha. So this is something that he recited. So here we can see 4 arms, yes, and you know the different things that it holds, and it is different, seated on a lotus. Okay.
Ganesha, different type of Ganeshas. This Dhyana slokas 4 hands.
So this is Ganesha with 4 hands. Okay. So I open Jayenda. So
Final touching.
the final touching. Okay. Sir is giving the final touch. So next he is searching, has he left anywhere? Should any colors be given? Okay. So you two have to check all the details. If it is colored, is there any place? See, now you have an idea of what are the details that are there. So lotus, have you painted the lotus? Okay. And which are the places that is left in white background? Check all your jewelry. And our final is the eyes, and Ganesha will come alive. So if you're doing with Sir, now you will have a beautiful Ganesha with you in your hand. ഇങ്ങനത്തെ മെസ്സേജ് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണമെന്നല്ല പറഞ്ഞത്. രണ്ട് കോടി
The teeth and light sharing.
So for the tusk, for the broken tusk, and for that tusk, he's giving a light red shade, a very light, to add effect to the painting. Now he's shading the apparels where he had earlier given light green. So now he's giving a slight touch on it with light, a bit more darker.
Almost finished.
So it is almost finished. So he's going to open the eyes.
Red spot.
So red spot. So always leave a red spot for the eye. Now see clearly, the eyes are being opened. A red spot is left in the center, which may not be clear for you, but okay, just remember that the red spot in the center. Now Trikanna. Okay, he's going to open that also. Trikanna. No color, flower is left with white background. Don't color it. He has just given a shade with light red. Okay. So don't color the flower, just shade with light red.
You finish?
So some of you requested sir for this painting. This will be sent to the volunteers. Okay. So now itself he will send so that you can see clearly the details. All those who have not done can follow that.
Okay.
ജിനലിനോട് കൺക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറയാം. Oh, there is a message from Dr. Kiran Seth to Sir. You may leave after that. Oh. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വിടാറ്.
എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? എന്തി വരുന്നുണ്ട് ലൈനില്? ഇവിടുത്തെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ
ടേക്ക് ഓവർ ചെയ്യും.
എന്താ ചെയ്യാ?
So first of all, now we will have a look of our delegates painting, which they have painted in this intensive workshop of 5 days.
നമ്മൾ actually
गरम हो गया वो तो। Now, I would like to invite Sri K.R. Babuji to address our audience and our beloved delegates.
okay, today is our last class. This was a different classroom and unique experience. Let me take opportunity to thank SPIC MACAY and its organization for having given me this wonderful sharing the SPIC MACAY Thank you so much.
So thank you so much. So it is it makes me, though we are apprehensive about how it is going to proceed, but really went well, especially as speaker and all the coordinators. It was such a wonderful opportunity. And the time feedbacks, that he got, he was really overwhelmed. Thank you so much. And thank you to the parents also who actually allow the students to cooperate.
With this, our 5 days intensive workshop of Kerala mural painting has come to an end. It was indeed insightful and enriching workshop. For successful completion of this workshop, I would also like to thank on the behalf of entire SPIC MACAY family, Sri K.R. Babuji and Srimati Anila Aji for teaching the delegates so beautifully and patiently. I would also like to extend my thanks to all the delegates for making this workshop successful. Many come and left while many stayed till the end. And we sincerely hope that those who stayed till will surely be benefited. I also wish to thank the parents of the delegates for encouraging their children to participate in such virtual workshop and for providing the necessary environment and facilities to their children. In the end, I would also like to thank our technical host, uh, Advait Avdhane, for managing all the things so well. There will be presentations from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. where delegates from all the 25 workshops being conducted will share their experience. Those who wish to share their experience of mural painting workshop are requested to send a video recording of theirs describing their experience to Pankaj Malhotra on WhatsApp. I would like to again repeat the number 989717091. After sending the video, give him a call expressing your willingness to share your experience. Also, the video upload option has been enabled on the SPIC MACAY Anubhav dashboard. We have received some very beautiful messages of feedback. A big thank you to all for those who have sent their feedback. Requesting you to submit your feedback for today's session as well in the form of text or video. Now, I would like to inform you the most special and the most awaited part of our Anubhav series, the overnight concert. स्पीक मेके में सबसे अच्छा अनुभव अगर आपको लेना है तो आपको ओवरनाइट प्रोग्राम्स अटेंड करने चाहिए क्योंकि यहाँ पे अलग अलग महान आर्टिस्ट आके इंटरैक्ट करेंगे जैसे कि हमारे डांस और वोकल वर्कशॉप्स में अलग अलग राग होते हैं और उन्हीं सभी रात के रागों का आनंद उठने के लिए ये ओवरनाइट कॉन्सर्ट्स रखे जाते हैं जिससे कि आपका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन लेवल भी बहुत अच्छा होता है तो मैं चाहती हूँ और आप सभी से दरख्वास्त करती हूँ कि इस स्पीक मेके की पहल को आप जरूर आज रात ज्वाइन करिएगा और आज के प्रोग्राम कुछ इस प्रकार है ओवरनाइट कॉन्सर्ट 8 to 10 p.m. पंडित हरि प्रसाद चौरासिया जी हिंदुस्तानी फ्लूट 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. विदुषी भीड़े हिंदुस्तानी वोकल 7 June 12 to 12 a.m. विदुषी कपिला वेणु कोडियत्तम 2 to 4 a.m. उस्ताद शाहिद परवेज सितार 4 to 6 a.m. उस्ताद वासफुद्दीन डागर ध्रुपद and so I have a special message for our artist. Sri K.R. Babuji and Srimati Anila ji, Dr. Kiran Seth has conveyed a special message for you. Although he could not attend the meetings or the workshop, yet he has extended his heartfelt gratitude and is thankful to you for conducting such a wonderful session and expects to receive your continued support for this moment. Speak Mike.
So we are also very happy. So on behalf of my husband, I would like to thank each and every one of you, the coordinators.
Let me also thank to SPIC MACAY coordinators, volunteers,
Yes.
my dear students and parents. Thank you.
So thank you so much. So any doubts, you can contact sir. So some of them have doubts. So any kind of doubts you can clear with sir. And we are very happy to be part of SPIC MACAY family.
With this, we end of our. Thank you so much.